Just starting to start. Looking down.
You've got to be showing me.
Well,
I just hate flight sim sometimes.
when I messaged you, I didn't take into account all the updates I have to do, so I'm so glad that that actually like worked out.
Absolutely.
Alright, Nathan's in here now, I think. I heard another voice.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you can't see the channels, which has been a problem. This is on side, well, it's not really side's fault, it's more the command side stuff. They should be sorting this out, but they're not, obviously.
What is the call sign for tonight?
New Fang, but I've got no numbers yet. I've been too busy. Right, Nathan, are you airborne at all?
I'm just asking.
Right, how quick can you get to the zone?
I will come back to you on that. I'm going to be there at just before 1/2 the next time.
Okay. So, I'll run a quick brief with you as to what the plan is for today and what we're intending to do. Now, these are simulated runs. We're not actually going to open the tank for fuel. We may attempt that on the last attempt. The idea here is to introduce air-to-air refueling to Dan, Simo, as you see him in here. This is also a chance for myself and Chewy to obtain and work on current skills as well. However, we're going to do this about 2 to 3 times, and this may include a departure and a rejoin. The flight call signs for today is Fang, and so obviously that'll just be reciprocated as Fang 11, 12, 13, so on. We are aiming to enter south from the south on the IP points. I'm not sure on what the circuit pattern was, so we've planned for the south. So south to north going left, from what I gather, I think is the correct pattern.
It will be... yeah, south to north with the left hand turn.
Sweet, that's beautiful. So our requirements for today are quite, so we need flight level 240 and we need to be at a rough speed of a minimum of 260 knots.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
is there
so
a maximum at all?
we can't go much higher than what we're currently set at, because then the aircraft starts to become a little bit awkward to fly, and then power management becomes a big issue. So heavily recommend those sort of parameters, but if you can't do those, that's okay, just let me know and I can adjust.
No, that's fine, yeah, 260 knots is fine.
Tango 1 is tacked into runway 19.
Slightly sure, I can't see, but...
Am I on Southeast Asia? Or are you on Southeast Asia? Oh, I'm on West, it's... Fucking... That's what.
Hey, what's that?
North Europe.
Do you want to swap over?
If you're on north, stay on north.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sweet. Just stay on north. If you're on. Hey, bro. I'm already out, so whatever. I'm still not seeing people though.
Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
You can go first, Dan. You're more confident than me now.
Why can't I
I'm
see
rusty.
people? Okay, just hold short for a second, because I can't see anyone at all. Yeah, my flight sim decided to have a fit the other day, so I'm having issues
Oh.
again. Say again?
So you guys are all familiar with the comms?
No, not everybody.
Okay.
I'm okay with them, generally speaking. They won't be 100% accurate, but they'll be relevant to what we need. And then Simo's completely new to it, so... Right, you guys taxi to the runway, I got a bow, and...
That.
I think
You
it...
happy with things like a stern right, a stern left?
Yeah. I'm gonna... Ah, that's why, group only, no surprise.
Secret letting you go first so that you don't see up my kill.
Just don't grab the wrong joystick, mate.
I'm just gonna spawn on the runway. I haven't got time to do this. We need to be in there now, so... Oh my god, I hate flight sims sometimes.
How's 24 panning out?
We haven't tested it as a collective yet.
I've been using it a little bit. It's it does look very pretty. And It's
Okay.
performing quite well.
I mean,
Spawning on the
but not
runway,
yet.
so... Oh, I can't believe my flight sim's playing up again. Just can't believe it. It bugged out the other day, and it sort of, I had to close it down. I had to do a hard close, and ever since then it's literally reset everything.
Alarm Tower Zulu Alpha 549er ready at runway 05 south departure.
I don't
Go right there.
Go round.
No, across this one.
Roger. Roger.
We're going down the far end.
Roger.
Yeah. No, this one up here. The next runway. 19 departure.
Yeah, one minute.
Right, speed,
Turn off. I selected 19. Oh, for
We're
fuck's
down the other end.
I think my flight plan's going to be bugged then as well. Let's have a look.
Roger.
Okay. I can fix that.
You see the dust cloud? Look at that too. Deja vu.
You can line up with me, that's okay.
We're doing 2 and 1.
Nope, singles. Quick climbs.
Oh yeah.
Like I say, just take it all the way to the end of the runway, try and hit 320 knots, and then climb up to about 20 degrees nose up, turn to a fly heading 270, and then push the climb to a pitch ladder you feel comfortable at, but just don't push it. And we're climbing to flight level 180 for the transit. I've got a feeling the flight plan is bugged, but I'm still going to try and track it as appropriately. So, there we go.
The wing stand 25. The climb.
Yes, no exceptions for this, unfortunately.
Good to go.
Yep.
1-1. 1-2 on board.
1, 2, 4.
Check your nozzle surge, check your trim, check parking brakes, check your lights, and power's coming up. Angle on one is rolling. Oh, there we go.
One, two is rolling.
Rotation speed. Retract landing gear. Retract flap.
Turn in flight heading 270.
Feet.
Correct, yeah, just climb. No, stay in it.
Turning down.
Rolling. I'm turning back on this 270. Coming out of the burner. Going into the cruise. Into the cruise.
Formation would be like.
Left echelon for today, please. Auto throttles on, aiming for 410 knots for the cruise today.
Mach 0.8.
Climbing, I do apologise. That's a trim issue. Correcting the course. Onto the flight plan. At flight level 197.
Right down there.
There's Peter.
Confirm 420.
410. saying. Scooby is off to our left. Low.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's the one that's
Scooby? Should we go Scooby?
No, you wouldn't know Scooby. Scooby is, well, he's something. Always something.
You know, it's just
Yeah, I saw him across the dinner.
he screenshot a picture of me with a lens and said, "What is this?"
He used to call me the furry, by the way, so it's something.
Still playing catch up.
It's fine. No rush. Make it easy, right? Still flight level 197. I gotta make sure this plan is tracking correctly. It is. Shocker. So gentlemen, I'm going to quickly brief you on our potential joining instruction. I'm hoping to catch the tanker on the down sort of wind leg, so on the, it should be on the far side coming towards us. The plan here is we're going to catch him at 10 o'clock. Once he's at 10 o'clock, we're going to make a standard turn to the left, which is roughly 30 degrees. That should take about 10 minutes, okay, for interception from the 10 o'clock position. So we're going to aim for that, but can't promise it's going to work. So obviously when we are in formation, the calls probably won't come in. I'll just call the 10 o'clock and left turn, and then it's just going to be, we're going into a 30-degree turn, standard turn ratio, or standard turn pattern. It should take about 10 minutes or so to get the interception, I would say. I think we will have to do a air-to-air refueling with quotations as well. Just a few. This will be a great time, Dan, for you to also understand how I'm coming easy left, by the way. This will be a great time to understand how focusing on an aircraft that's not in front of you as well. So for example, when we go into observation left, which is the left wing of the tanker, what you're going to do, you're going to focus on the tanker, not me, the tanker. But I want you to still maintain a reference of me. But what that will allow you to do is to react to the tanker and not my aircraft. Okay, so if the tanker starts turning, you will turn with the tanker, not my aircraft, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, so look through my aircraft and look at the tanker as a reference, but obviously maintain a reference on my aircraft. The only other thing I could advise you is when we get up to the basket, I generally put the pitch ladder. Right, I put it. I think if I remember correctly, I put about the 5 degree on the pitch ladder just below the wing, and that's sort of like the right height you want to be for this aircraft. But you'll get that picture as you get closer. But the best thing to do is not focus on the basket and focus on your reference to the aircraft, not the basket, and that will make the life and the process a bit easier. Obviously we can't exactly hit it 100% because obviously there's no contact physics, but there we go. That's what we live with.
Fair enough.
It might be worthwhile going into the full sweep configuration just to gain that extra velocity, maybe.
I'm not far from you now.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. Check your fuel burn though as well.
4.7 in the tank.
4.7 myself. Dan?
4-2.
4.2.
You full wings over.
We are in the cruise configuration. So you may find, Dan, in this aircraft we are going to have to use flaps to maintain a stable position on the aircraft. In real life, if my knowledge is correct, they actually use afterburner in this particular airframe. They actually kick in. So to do air-to-air refueling in this aircraft, they actually kick in afterburner in one side of the throttle just to keep up. I didn't know this, but this sort of, I can't remember where this information come from, but I'm pretty sure it come from Tim Davies, who is a fast jet Tornado pilot. I can't remember.
It's a CG aviator.
He did Tornadoes, so
I have heard that.
coming left.
It's not so cool.
Oh,
That's how I've heard it. Some weeks they've got to use both pairs.
that's right, yeah. Rolling out on 290. Rolling out. What's your gamer tag, Nathan? Okay, I'm just curious, so I can sort of... I'm not using tags, but I'm just curious because I was looking for you. Just to see roughly where you're going. Okay, sweet. I'll pop that up. You're operating Volanta as well? Oh, I see 3 cockpits today.
Ooh, you?
That's a first.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think
Oh, lag. Bye. Have a good night. Oh, lag. Oh. Bye, have a great time. Oh, we're descending a little bit. I need to trim a bit. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I'm going to start the climb now to flight level 240, but due to confliction issues, I'm going to probably maintain 230.
And I'll do that on first as well.
I think we're going to enter the box just before, so I'm thinking we may do a left-hand circuit, so to avoid that confliction, we'll just maintain that 230.
Mach 0.9.
Yeah, I'm going to bring the throttle back now because we're starting to quite quick, so power's coming back to about 390. Watch for the drop, watch for the drop, watch for the drop. RTG boards, there you go. Right, I need to push a little bit and just descend that a little bit. I was focusing on change settings. Quarter level and trim. Trimming flight level 230, set 390 knots. Sorry, me right. Oh, that's 30 degrees in case you're wondering. Really got. I think our arrival time's pretty much spot on, so it's bad. We are ahead of the Tartan 2.4, so we are going to probably have to adjust a little bit. have got a way of doing this. So,
Our contrail making you makes it look like you just fired the from the sun.
Bloody hell, nuts.
Yeah.
coming right now.
Some parachute just cycling
Ah,
outside.
Power coming back. Power back. Rolling out now. Tartan 2-4, final flight. Tartan 2-4, final flight. Flight of 3 times Tornado GR4s. Intent simulated refuel for training purposes. We are looking for potentially 2 departure and rejoins with 1 potential refuel request. Location currently 8 miles south of IP. Height flight level 230, expected 240. Speed will be 260 on rejoin. Fuel state currently 4.1.
That's why starting to all the alpha, one level 240 clear.
Repeat the heights.
So the all the alpha, my level 240 clear, level 230.
Oh, the Alpha, climb to 240 once approved. Currently flight level 230, fine. Power back.
I am 7 north. Overhead, I'm in 1-6.
Copy traffic. Flights past IP. We're going to make a left turn to correct for separation. Coming left.
Top left.
back onto the other side so we can rejoin on his downwind leg.
I think.
Power back. Stand by, wing 25 go.
25 down.
That's coming back. Tartan 24, request flight level 5240, we are behind.
Maintain 230 and then hold visual. One more visual and I'm
Roger.
Actually, to be fair, it might be when I tell you clear us turn left or right. Go to my altitude of the cabin. We've got 230 on the end. But that might be wrong.
Yeah. I think the interception usually takes part high, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's always supposed to be high, not low, but I don't know. I prefer low because then you can actually see.
Yeah, exactly.
Flap stage 1. And obviously you are the trim. mid left. Time for visual request rejoin. Clear join. Bang. Power back. Power back. Rolling it out. Showing us an A380 for me, so there you go, that's an example of it bugging out all the time. How back? How back? You'll see the MR2T from a mile away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a warrior, let me see that. I'm just not messing.
If there's been any recent updates, then I probably won't have them, so...
I hate it when you go to the airport to spot an A380 and some not forgot to install it.
Speed check for Titan 2.4. 260. Okay. Cool. A little bit slow. No. Are we warriors or what?
Unfortunately, 320.
Oh my goodness.
A320 needs some fuel.
Power back. Power coming back.
What's your
I'll be 1, Fang 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 reciprocal, so yeah.
Fang 1-1,
Clear stand right, Fang 1-1.
Fang 1-2,
Stop it, 21. 2. Left.
Right. Chewie, do you want to quickly guide him on how to get the basket as well as probe set up for being as you're not on the probe right now?
Yeah, let me just try it out.
Fang 1-3, Fang 1.
First turn right.
Oh, I can see an MRT2.
Brilliant. You're the only one.
So do I.
Oh, what the? I don't get my sim. It just doesn't like me.
For the next turn right, and work at the basket situation. Group situation.
And then just when you're in stable picking up, just like you say, just over to the right, and then so like turn right, hang on for example. And then like stable picking up, like that.
I can't see a basket, so I just have to sort of guess. Fang 1-1. Ready, pre-contact, Brightstone. Pre-contact, Fang 1-1.
Fan 1-2, ready for contact on the left. Copy,
Fang.
contact on the left.
Bang 1, 2. You look down on your right hand side is the opposite formation. You see where you've got the 2 green wing lights on the front right console underneath your like master options.
Yes, yeah.
Right, so just back of that green light there's a switch. It's a 3-way switch. You'll see in, out, emergency out. You just want it out, so scroll your
Oh yeah, I've got
to
a
1.
close out.
Oh,
Close out.
you can actually refuel by opening your tanks, but we're not going to do that just yet.
Assuming I don't need to clear everything out because I'm not sure.
Once it rolls out, we'll spend like 30 seconds or so on the downwind, and then we'll obviously disconnect simulated, then rejoin on the left after the observation ride. And then what we'll do is we'll probably do an actual refuel opening the tanks. Just try not to fill them up too much. He's down in the right place for the basket.
Is he on the right?
He's on the left, because I can't see the basket, you see.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay, because I'm on the right and I can't see the basket because I've got A380 apparently. An orange one.
Alright, if you come about left.
Yep. Yep. Bit more.
A little bit more. Yeah, about there is where it is.
30 seconds and we'll disconnect. Me and Dan will and go observation right.
It's a good looking jet.
Fang 1-1, press disconnect. Say again for Fan 1-1.
84 stone right when you're on down. And then I'll say Sherman 4. Go back to the change.
Fan 1-1 is a stand right. Clear reform. Clear reform on left or the right?
Very good question.
It technically you're supposed to go on the right after a refuel completion, but because I want another attempt for everyone, I request on the left if possible.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll pass underneath.
Fan 1-2 request disconnect.
Fan 1.
Fang 1.
Sorry, that's Fan 1.
Echo. Fang 1 3.
Fan 1 on the Vatican station.
Just wherever. You could be on the right here for 1 3.
Oh right, okay, I see. Your first time right.
So, Dan, what you need to do, you know the probe switch? I think it's the switch to the right hand side, just above the caution switch. I think if you open that tank, it actually allows fuel into the aircraft as long as you're in the refuel parameters.
Alright.
It actually allows fuel into the aircraft.
Fang 1 3. Bump it.
It's going to drop off as soon as I'm trying that switch.
Yep, no problem.
You know what it's called?
Should be in-flight refueling probe switch, but it won't say that. No, that's wrong. It's X-feed valve. Shit.
It's cross feed valve.
Yes, that's the one. I've just switched.
It's feed valve switch.
Yeah, that if you open that and you're in the parameters, I think it lets fuel.
The right come on saying open.
I can't remember. I'm just checking it
I'll do
now.
that again. So it's showing a light indication open now, so
I'm trying to remember which switches it was that actually allow the fuel in. Because it comes in quite quickly.
yeah.
Fang 1 3 requesting discount.
Left.
Fang 1 3 right stop.
Fang 1 3 go.
Fang 1 3.
Flight back together.
Fang 1 3 is board.
Angle 1 request refuel 2,500 pounds, sorry, 2,500 kilograms.
Fang 1 1, what's your clear join?
Clear join.
Sorry, you already joined.
Yeah.
You're clear stern right.
Stand right, Fang 1-1.
And Sam 1-2, requesting 3000.
Fang 1-2, clear stern.
Clear stern left.
This is pound strike.
We are operating kilograms in this aircraft.
How much have you been doing, you've got?
It's at your discretion. I've gone for 2.5. You can go for 3,000. I wouldn't recommend any more than that though.
3.5 now, so yeah.
Bang 1-1. Right to start. Ready pre-contact.
Fang 1-1, clear contact. Right.
Clear contact. Bang 1-1.
And Sam 1-2, ready to stern.
Fang 1-2, clear contact on the left.
Probably left, on the left.
Ah, there we go, got the switch.
Crossfeed switch.
So it's actually the switch below the air-to-air refueling probe, but you have to have the crossfeed open. I think, yeah, because I'm taking fuel now, so...
You run some operations for that kind of in that one.
Right, just trying to get that switch now.
To be fair, we haven't done this in a long time. Dan's never done it. He came on a sortie with us, but he's never done it.
Sweet, the camera guys.
I'm glad you've got this aircraft visible.
This has been a shiny.
Oh, we've got this beam, right?
Oh, my fuel's gone up, so...
Yeah, there you go.
that's about right.
Secretly, it's loaded with whiskey. Just take back to base, because I'm told you that.
Bang 1-1.
Yeah, that's plenty for me. Time 1-2, requesting 50 connect.
Yeah, we're both pretty much ready.
Fang 1-1.
One disconnect. 1-1 is stern. Right. Form right. Fang 1-1.
Fang 1-3 is looking for 1,000 to fuel.
Fang 1-3,
1-2, stern left.
Fang 1-2, careful.
Clear stern, Fang 1-3. Fang 1-3, right side.
Fang 1-3, clear contact on the right.
Clear contact, Fang 1-3. Yeah, 3 lights on.
If you have to Bluetooth it, just Bluetooth it.
Wait till we're at the turn.
No, just Bluetooth it when you're ready. If we get a disconnect on the next leg, we could do low level RTB in theory. Fuel state will allow, so.
Once we contact.
So when contacting?
Different contact.
I'll do a couple of that's okay.
Oh, I see a bonanza.
I'll Bluetooth the rest at the same time. 1 3 requesting disconnect.
1 3 disconnect.
When he rolls out done, just reduce a little power, release the pressure off the stick, there you go, and roll the aircraft, and you should just slide nicely over to the right. There you go.
Bang 1 2 later.
I got 3 go.
1 2.
Turning intentional or
Oh yeah.
fang flight request departure to the east. Repeat last. Quite quiet. Sorry, bud.
So with Fang flight, you are clear to leave.
Clear to depart. Fang flight climbing 1,000 feet above to the east.
Roger.
Coming right. Flaps away. Holding the bank. Now. Wings 45, go. And if we get some separation, I'll get a quick descent in and we can RTB low level. Pushing. Now going LFA 17 right. Let's get out, rolling it out. Thank you, Nathan, for joining us. I appreciate it. No problem.
15,000 feet.
Thanks, mate. Much appreciated, mate. Testing.
Having to cyber should be able to. Sure, it can squeeze a sculpture.
On speed check, you joking?
Speed fast, I'm joking. 510 at the moment. 510. But that will obviously decrease when I level out, so don't stress.
10,000 feet.
Oh, no, it's good. Just closing too far.
The time.
Yes. No. I'm running daytime.
It's gorgeous. It's my screen is plugged with the sun.
Yeah. It's super.
5,000 feet.
I'm going to aim for about 450 knots, 500 knots for this little sortie.
You're gonna hate me, but next week, doing Ravens Cry
I'm not really going to hate you.
during the week.
Yeah, I'm not going to hate you because I got the loot. Like, I don't know what. I'm just doing what I do in a different place.
I'll be at work.
So will I.
Swear to God that F-35 rocket near the top of me and sail fell. This evening. Because he cut the hill. Every other time he wasn't cutting the hill. I wish I stayed where I was. He's killed. And you will have a place to stay if you do it.
I know, you've said before. You have said before, to be fair. I've got no intentions of doing the lakes at the moment. It's too far. And I don't really get time off work at the moment, so...
I'm not even involved.
What?
You can buy holidays from like
Yeah, that's a first. Can I buy holidays?
I don't know if it's a universal thing. I just mean why we're talking.
One of the lads at my place does. Well, he didn't say buy it, he takes it on the payment, so he's in a fake buy. So.
Yeah.
We're about to pass tonight.
Just
The one on your left.
Ignore the wind turbines, they don't exist.
I don't think so. Is this the road with the pub on it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. That mountain to the left is quite straight.
Oh, that is the
And I want to
road. Yeah, I've got a photo of me and my wife there.
It's been reopened apparently.
Oh, there.
Yeah. There's plans and then to reopen it. It's like a kind of shot. I think so to someone else.
Okay.
It's always jam packed.
And is this Ullswater?
It is.
Yeah.
So enjoy, because we don't get much mountain after this. Nice little low level for you.
Absolutely.
$450 knots.
Fanfly climbing to 8,000 for direct RTB mile.
I've been climbing 8,000. There you go. How's it around here?
Yeah, a little bit. Come on.
5,000 feet.
How bad? Speed 450 knots. Still on the climb, I descended a bit there, my apologies. 24 X-ray was it?
450 knots.
For what?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. 20. So 24, 25.
Yeah, 24, I got it. $154 miles to run. Pilot kicking in. It's going to select the track, so I'm going to adjust my heading real quick. And selecting heading, coming left. Just need a fuel stake from both of you.
3.8.
2.7.
5.7.
Jesus. Well, would have done some of that.
Yeah, you're taking okay. Yeah. You'll drop down very much.
Oh, lag, big lag. I don't know what happened
That's
there.
convenient for me.
And 617 is currently entering the lakes. And more counterparts. There's also an A400 in the lakes as well. How about that?
Nice.
You're right.
There's about to be a typhoon in there as well. But that's mainly for Atlanta.
The JJ joined us.
JJ's in a L39 right now.
Is he refueling anything?
I don't know how he managed to get up there, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, who's going to lead us back in tomorrow?
What money is it?
1 night.
Are you back on 1 night?
What?
Yeah, I'll be with it.
Okay. So, piece of advice, try and give yourself enough distance to line yourself up. Don't feel pressured. Easiest way to do it is like I told you before, tack and tune the runway heading and then fly the runway heading roughly on the tack and direct, and then you'll pick up the runway and just adjust course. And it's a left-hand circuit, so if it's a left-hand circuit, we situate ourselves slightly to the right of the runway for a left-hand brake. Okay? And you will now partake as your new call sign is Fang 11. You're welcome to tune any autopilot if you wish. For now, have a break, enjoy. Well earned, you've done well today, but it's nice to see that you're going to give this a go. But I do like to run on the principle of 1 in, 1 out sort of thing. I'm happy to do run-ins and stuff and fly the aircraft back in, but it's nice to sort of give people a chance to lead as well, and learn a little bit about leading and have a bit of confidence as well. That's the main factor.
Sure. We're up for it, mate. We're up for it.
Circuit height and brake height is 1,000 feet, so it's something to bear in mind as well. So how was that for you guys? Now we've got a bit of time to chat.
Yeah, good fun.
Yep, enjoyed it.
It was, yeah, get myself
500 knots.
sometimes by controlling and stuff. Having to tell myself not to grip so tightly or calm down.
I've been there.
But that's I understand.
it is when it comes to formation flying. Eventually, I learned the hard way. Like one day, I literally just let go of the stick pretty much, and I played. That sounds wrong. I was playing the stick with my fingers, and it's surprising how much of a difference it really makes. It really does.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, just relax.
Relax and let grip.
Just treat it like you're flying, you know, a normal sortie essentially. You know, you quite relax. You gently move the stick about. You don't have to be violent with it. So.
Absolutely.
Onto a board. Temporarily. My trim's off as well.
On three,
Once I get my trim sorted up, right.
Oh, you're What's that paintwork you? What's that paintwork?
Hey, it is a quite bumpy, so I'm going to be very careful, but I've had a lot of practice. It's easier in VR when you've got a bit of perception of depth as well.
Yes.
It's a lot easier, to be honest, in my opinion. I'm going to expand that out now because it is quite bumpy, to be fair. Wait, what?
There's a nice backdrop for a photo right here. Just ignore it. The sun's right below, so it's just a bright orange sky right now.
Oh wow.
Okie dokie. How far have we got left? 60 miles, well 70 miles.
Definitely run. Get to that area first.
Yeah, of course. Getting sweaty. quite widespread.
$450 knots.
It's quite wide, this one though. Just stay wide, I want to relax a little bit. Take my hand off the sticks, it's literally driven.
That Spec Ops, well, the American C-130 by the way is nice.
Yeah, no, you've seen it before.
I've seen pictures on your site, but I've not seen a comparison with like the plane.
No, I'm sure we had it through the loop.
No, RAF one.
Oh, no, the right one.
Remember, that was the last time I seen Herc, like the RAF Herc, flying.
I'm pretty sure you've been up there when you had the US one.
There's only the one Herc, the mix of Texans, 35, and Officer.
Osprey.
2 Texans. On Osprey, yeah. Yeah, the Texans went through. They're so low and so far away. I was like, nah.
Got it slightly right, guys.
No worries. That's why I like the loop. You guarantee
All of it.
low passes, you guarantee, decent photos, whereas in the lakes you're not guaranteed that. You just hit and miss all the time. That's why I wouldn't do a 3-hour drive just to go for a day trip.
I mean, when I was sat on Sailfell, I took those pictures of GR, because where I was originally, I would have got the topside passes looking through towards Cockermouth. I just stupidly thought, right, we'll go and do the top of the mountain when we get there, and then get your scanner picked up and just looked up another ship to 15 on the way in.
Close it in.
Plus you get a limited, well, they can't really go elsewhere, the lakes that can go anywhere.
Oh, technically, LFA7 is the entirety of Wales.
Like, in the sense of you can set up like Bluebell and Cat and with likelihood you'll see something that you can be sat at, like, say, Sailfell, and you go through past red screens and elsewhere and you will see them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's why this is my issue with the lakes. Again, there's a lot more variety there, yes. There's a lot more chances you'll miss stuff, and that's part of the reason I can't justify a 3-hour drive. I did it once, and I didn't get a single thing. Now, I don't regret not going up there, or I regret going up there, but I don't think I'd do it again just for a day.
It'd have to be like one of those.
Got it right now, guys.
Yep.
Start on episode.
No.
We're down to 3,000.
2,000.
Coming back from the sluggish down to about 80%.
It's like the tankers that went through in the trail. I thought they were going to route over Spectre because the 400s had been, and they didn't. See my first low level type in now.
How would he get there?
5,000 feet.
Power management's terrible right now. A little bit out of practice. accounted for that level as well, so let's relax.
Holding it at 3,000 for the moment. Bring the speed back.
20 miles.
350. What? Speed's coming back to 350.
Knots. 400 knots.
Are you full idle?
Negative. About 70 stable.
Very bumpy going, very bumpy. No need to sit too tight together.
So yes. Coming right now.
Why does the map tell me that I'm supposed to destination? That's all that way.
Oh, that was a lot of power. Just keep a little bit of a distance there, Ben. It is a bit bumpy.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Bloody bumpy.
You've got plenty of it.
Okay, descending now to 1,250.
350 knots.
Still holding about 350. That's 1,000 rudder. It's the rudder.
Very nice approach onto that runway as well. Absolutely brilliant.
Merci beaucoup.
Timing's roughly 6 to 8 seconds. I'd say 8 seconds. For safekeepers.
Yeah, that's that'll be in that 1,000. So on flank flight of 3, initials runway 19.
And 5 report downwind.
Copy flank.
It'll be Wilco for Fang, that would be, because it's an order, so we'll comply. Okay.
Yep, go for flank.
It goes into 70.
Yep.
It's
No,
Oh, it's not. That's 3.
190. No, we're on 190. 25.
One on the right. Right over.
2 at the break.
Wings speed.
300 back.
300 knots.
The timings.
Oh, it's 0.
Oh, it is 01. Oh, I don't know. I'm losing my mind today.
Here, Thomas. Wings established 190 downwind.
Bang 1-2 downwind.
Bang on 3 downwind.
Bang 1-1. Cleared land. Runway 19. You're number 1. Get that.
Clear to land 19.
You are fast.
I don't know the winds and stuff, so I can't give you that kind of information, but that's pretty much how it would go.
It's going to be from the left.
Winds are
1-1, turn final. Whatever.
You landed at Lushy.
No.
Fine.
Alright.
Ah, I've got airbrake time. That will explain a lot.
080 knots.
080 knots, clear, full land.
Zero 05 really.
I'll imitate myself, shall I?
There you go.
Bang 12, you're on number 2, cleared land, runway 19. Cleared land, runway 99. Number 2, bang 12.
Hang on 15.
These are some wide circuits, but I've had to extend for down here. Just turning now to you, Brian.
Verifying 103 turning.
Bang 13, you are number 3 for landing, runway 19, cleared land.
103 for landing, cleared land.
One down, rolling to the end. It's
500 feet. $400 feet. $300 feet.
Thing 1 clear of the app.
Bang 11, taxi parking.
150 feet.
One more.
30 feet.
Bang 12, rolling to the end.
What's the finals?
On 3, cleared land.
What's your turn?
On 3, 1, 2 is cleared, runway. 1, 2, taxi to parking. I don't know what the taxiways are, so I didn't know the taxiway information.
No, I didn't. I know this one's Charlie. I don't know the interim one.
Technically, once we get through Charlie and we get to the hazards, usually I think they just, it's sort of like, I don't think they call it, obviously when they just call parking, they taxi back to where they came from, pretty much, so. Alright, anti-collision lights off. I don't want my formation lights on, but there we go. Turn off any unnecessary equipment.
He won't move.
Check your parking brake.
What do you mean we're aware of a fucking issue? For fuck's sake. Won't you go?
Ooh.
Sorry, I was just trying to set my laptop on. I can't download Teams because
The troll just removed that thing.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Don't have to tax back if you don't want to. I know you said you wanted to go, so.
Huh?
I know you said you wanted to dip off, so no biggie.
I didn't.
Oh, I thought you wanted to dip off early.
No.
PTSD from all the other times you said it.
Normally I'd say they can dip off early, to be fair, so. Well, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Very well done for that. It's not easy. It's a long process, especially when you're doing a mission on top of that, because these kind of missions take, you know, these are the kind of missions where we're in the air for about 2.5 hours, usually when we're doing stuff like that. We've been in the air well over an hour, You know, an hour and a half, nearly. Factory up and in there an hour and a half. So you can see when we do a mission, a full-blown mission, and do air-to-air refueling, it can take a lot of time. But
Absolutely.
we did do a bit of that.
Oh, greedy.
But yeah, there you go. Next week will be a shorter one. It will be on the range next week. I've predetermined that.
Cool. Which one are we going to?
Probably going to Holby, just down the road.
Okay.
Good to hear.
Your address for the munitions is Westminster, London.
Sound. You sure it's not the channel?
No, we've got the Apaches on them. Give that one to the army.
Big roll, but I mean, it's a bit of a problem at the moment. But yes, very well done everyone. Great flying as normal.
Wait.
We will look at the range next week. Thank you for bringing assets, Simon.
You alright?
Yeah, Sam.
Superb.
I'm having issues with model matching again for some reason, and only me. So
Seeing the spinner.